Hello fans, welcome to Channel Worldscope Entertainment. Today I will discuss Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. Distance and filming schedules make the relationship difficult. Is one of the world's most talked about celebrity couples now on the verge of breaking up? This question instantly shook the public after rumors about the collapse of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's relationship spread with an intensity that is hard to ignore. As if becoming a new chapter in the drama of global celebrity life, this news sparked a long discussion. Can love really survive when distance, filming schedules, and the pressures of the entertainment industry come into play? Kylie Jenner, a reality show icon and successful cosmetics entrepreneur, is known for living a life always in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Timothée Chalamet, a talented actor with countless awards, is at the peak of his career thanks to major international projects. These two figures were previously seen as an unexpected couple, but they captivated public attention because they united two different worlds: the glamour of television entertainment business and the prestige of Hollywood festival-class cinema. But now a big question hangs. Is that fusion starting to crack? Sources close to them revealed that differences in priorities have started to become stumbling blocks. Kylie focuses on her beauty brand, her family, and maintaining balance in her personal life, while Timothée is locked into filming schedules that allow no compromise. Filming locations that shift from one continent to another make their meetings increasingly rare. Meetings that were once easily arranged have now turned into rare events that must be adjusted to film production calendars worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The public also wonders, how strong can a relationship last when two individuals are both bound to worlds that never stop spinning? Social media pressure, endless rumors, and public interpretations of their every move only worsen the situation. A single photo of Kylie without Timothée at a family event is instantly interpreted as a sign of cracks. A single absence of Timothée at Kylie's birthday quickly turns into speculation of a romance that could not be maintained. The drama escalated further when Timothée's tight filming schedule forced him to miss several important moments. The public then highlighted his absence at Kylie's 28th birthday celebration. Although the reason of work seems logical, the public was not satisfied with that simple answer. The entertainment world knows no pause. Every absence, every choice, and every gap in communication is immediately interpreted as proof of emotional distance. The question, is this only a consequence of the lives of two great stars, or truly a signal that their love is on the verge of destruction? The news grew hotter when Kylie decided to fly to Europe to meet Timothée on set. Their brief moment at a local cafe in Budapest briefly became proof that the relationship was still intact. However, instead of calming the public, that photo raised new questions. Was the meeting purely out of longing, or merely an attempt to dispel increasingly uncontrollable rumors? The atmosphere of speculation only grew more tense, because their every move is now seen as a symbol of resistance against breakup issues. Public emotions also became mixed. Some fans believe their love is still strong, while others believe the relationship is only waiting for time to end. Suspicion sharpened when Kylie was seen uploading content with a melancholic nuance, sparking interpretation that she was sending a hidden message. In the world of celebrities, even the smallest symbol can develop into a grand theory that fuels the fire of global gossip. Yet behind all the speculation, facts remain pressing. Geographic distance and unsynchronized work schedules are real challenges that cannot be ignored. Long-distance relationships are already difficult for ordinary couples, let alone for two public figures watched every second. With fame as immense as theirs, privacy is almost an impossible luxury. The next question then, is there any room for love to survive under the spotlight of cameras and multi-billion-dollar contracts? Furthermore, the public scrutinizes their personal dynamics. Kylie, a mother of two, has different priorities that do not always align with the nomadic lifestyle of a film actor. Meanwhile, Timothée, at a career peak that is skyrocketing, has little choice but to prioritize crucial projects that determine his position in Hollywood. This imbalance of priorities has now become the center of attention, and the reason why breakup issues are increasingly difficult to deny. From an emotional standpoint, separation is not an easy word to say, especially for a couple who from the beginning have been under extraordinary public pressure. Yet the narrative of difficulties in their relationship seems increasingly hard to conceal. Even within the entertainment industry itself, questions begin to arise. Is this merely a difficult phase that will pass, or the early signs of an inevitable end? This phenomenon ultimately reveals the dark side of celebrity life. How fragile relationships become when tested by the spotlight, how difficult it is to maintain balance between career and personal life, and how quickly public opinion can change the dynamics of a relationship. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are now not just another celebrity couple. They have become a symbol of the bigger question of whether love can truly transcend time, distance, and the pressures of the modern entertainment world. Thus, their separation, whether real or only in the form of speculation, has turned into a global drama. A drama that not only provokes curiosity, but also sparks reflection. If two figures as prominent as Kylie and Timothee can be squeezed by schedules and distance, what remains for us who live far from the glitter of Hollywood? When talking about Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, the public is not only discussing a love story, but also questioning how far two different worlds can be united in one relationship. Kylie with her billion-dollar cosmetics business and the reality of life as a mother, while Timothee with his artistic reputation that continues to grow rapidly on the international stage, present increasingly obvious differences when both try to maintain a relationship under long-distance conditions. The situation becomes more complex when media pressure never gives space for privacy. In recent months, every move they make has been scrutinized under a sharp spotlight. Paparazzi photos, social media posts, even the smallest facial expressions are analyzed and turned into speculation. This creates additional tension, not only between them as a couple but also among fans who are divided into two camps. Those who remain optimistic about the continuity of the relationship, and those who believe the end is drawing nearer. In the context of a long-distance relationship, trust becomes a fundamental aspect. However, that trust is tested not only by geographical distance, but also by the constantly evolving public narrative. Kylie is said to want clearer certainty, not in the form of major demands such as marriage, but clarity about the direction of the relationship. Meanwhile, Timothee is caught in the whirlwind of a career that demands full focus, making it difficult for him to give the attention Kylie expects. This imbalance then strengthens the assumption that both are currently standing at a crossroads. Furthermore, the global entertainment industry only worsens the situation. Large-scale film production schedules like the ones Timothee takes part in often consume months, even years, with locations shifting from one country to another. Binding contracts make it impossible for an actor to simply return home to spend time with a partner. On the other hand, Kylie, who is accustomed to a more flexible work rhythm in the cosmetics business and reality shows, has different emotional needs. This difference further underscores how difficult it is to merge two worlds that appear glamorous but have vastly different dynamics. A major question then arises: are they capable of adjusting and finding common ground? Or will this relationship only be recorded as one of the short-lived love stories in the celebrity world? Experience shows that many famous couples fail to maintain relationships when career and distance become the main factors. However, the public still pays close attention because Kylie and Timothee represent two different generations who are independently successful, giving their story a more complex allure. When photos of a meeting in Budapest briefly made headlines, public hope was slightly lifted. However, that visual evidence was not enough to quell speculation. Instead, a new theory emerged that the meeting was more strategic, intended to avoid the storm of rumors that was growing louder. This argument is supported by the fact that shortly after the meeting, rumors resurfaced with the same, if not greater intensity, indicating that the public is not easily convinced by a single fleeting moment. Kylie's emotional condition has also often been in the spotlight. Posts with melancholic nuances are seen as codes, though they may simply be personal expressions unrelated to her relationship. Yet, in the world of celebrities, perception carries more weight than reality. One small symbol can change the course of public opinion, and once a negative narrative dominates the conversation, it becomes extremely difficult to reverse. This is the great challenge now faced by Kylie and Timothee. They must not only protect their personal relationship, but also confront the battlefield of global opinion that is nearly uncontrollable. Amid this uncertainty, the public awaits a more definite answer. Yet ironically, it is precisely this uncertainty that continues to fuel curiosity. Every new rumor, every analysis, and every assumption seems to add another layer of dramatization to the story. The public appears trapped in an endless game, where truth is difficult to separate from speculation. If drawn into a broader context, the Kylie and Timothee phenomenon reflects the modern dynamics of public figure relationships. How love is tested by distance, how professional schedules can displace personal priorities, and how public opinion can shape a reality not always aligned with the facts. Whether the separation is real or merely a shadow of rumors that have grown too far, remains a mystery now hanging over one of the world's most scrutinized celebrity couples.